Give me a second, folks. Just want to make sure everything is going on good before I get started. Just want to make sure everything is working properly. So give me 1 second. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Okay. Okay, we're working. We in business. Cooking with hot grease. So hope everyone's having the best day. Hope everyone's having a great day. On purpose. We're actually heading out to the Trabajo. That's work. Spanish. To the Trabajo. Let's see. Give me 1 second. 1 second, folks. 1 second. Doing a little tatting it up before I check out. Before I head out. Before I head out. Oh, you still ain't come yet? 1 second. Thought they would have been here by now, but I guess they're not. Hear the birds chirping. It's a beautiful day outside. It was raining earlier, but it's a little nicer now. A little nice. Nice day. Nice day and stuff. So, good morning. Good morning. It's what time is it now? It's 11:25. 11:25 Eastern Standard Time. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Turn the camera up. Turn the camera on. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. I want you to be my neighbor. Remember that show? It's not Thursday, it's Throwback Thursday, but today's Wednesday, but you remember that show? But anyway, some of you may remember if you are young enough, old enough, you might remember that show. But Roy Rogers. But first off, before I get started anything, saying anything, we're gonna start by thanking God for another day of life, another day of strength, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the hills, the valleys, the mountains. I want to thank God for it all. You know, and today is the middle of the week for most people. Not for me, but for the middle of the work week for most people. And, you know, and most time when you get to the middle of the week, you're happy, you get excited. You get kind of joyful because you know Friday is right around the corner. And, you know, you dealt with certain things, certain stress. It depends on what type of job you have, certain stress, certain people, that's the environment. And some people may be on a job that they love. You know, that's a blessing to be someone you love what you do. But most people don't love what they do and can't wait to get off and get that stress off their back, that weight off of their necks, that burden off. And so I was thinking about that today, and you know, when you're going through all that stuff, you're battling stuff, you know, do you tap into the source? Do you tap into your source to keep you going? Or do you just rely on do we just rely on ourselves? I'm gonna say we. I ain't gonna say you, I'm gonna say we. Do we just rely on ourselves to try to make it? Because you need to tap into the source. We need to tap into the source. And like I say, when I record these videos, I know I'm talking, I'm sharing, but I really like talking to the man in the mirror first, and y'all just listening. People just listening to what I'm saying, but really talking to the man in the mirror first. And I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear the music? Because I don't want to, copyright infringement. The music's kind of loud, but we're gonna go through it anyway. We're gonna still talk anyway. But yeah, you gotta tap into the source, because we can't do it on our own. You know what I mean? And relying on this guy. It's funny how you be out and about and you see people you know. It's kind of weird. It's funny. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yesterday, let's talk a little bit about yesterday. Before I'm gonna finish up in a second, but let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, I seen somebody I grew up with. Seen somebody I grew up with, and it's a good thing. Good thing you're nice to people, because he walked up on me. He walked up on me, got up on me. I didn't even see him. He got up on me and said, "Hey, what's up? What's happening?" And we embraced each other. It was good to see him, but it's weird. It's weird that after all this time, haven't seen him since school, and it's running into him like that. It's amazing, but it's good. It's a blessing. It's a blessing, to see people and to run into people It's a blessing. That was kind of weird right there, but yeah. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live. But anyway, back to topic. I got off track for a second, but in the midst of your struggle, in the midst of your work week, starting off on Monday, start off on Sunday. You should start off the first day of the week. You start off, and how you doing? Not just one day, but every day. I'm saying start your work week off before you start work on Monday. You should get your spirit right. If you can't attend service, have services online. I recommend. If you can't make it to a service, I watch online and feed your spirit first. Hey, welcome to the live. Hey, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I'm sorry. I was looking at the what you call it, but yeah. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I was talking. Training. What'd you say? I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I don't know what's going on in the chat, but what was it? Just tapping stuff. You just tapping stuff. You bored. But yeah, anything helps. Everything helps. All the comments help. Appreciate them. Keep tapping. Keep posting. But yeah, I recommend you feed your spirit. You tap into the source before your work week, and that makes the start of your work week better. And this is me talking now. Just me giving personal experience. I ain't sharing something that I don't do or haven't done. I'm sharing something that makes me feel better. So I kind of giving you a plug, like if I was selling TVs or I was selling some dish detergent, food, steaks, whatever cheap, and I knew somebody had the plug on it. Same thing I'm sharing now. The plug on some food stamps, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? If I had a plug on something, I'm giving you the plug, right? I'm giving you the plug because the plug is the higher power. It's God. That's the source. And tapping into the source before you start the work week, in my opinion, makes your whole work week better. Makes your whole work week better. It makes your mental, your thought process, how you view things, how you see, how you handle people. Because people. Yesterday I was in Publix. Those who know Publix is like depending where you at in the world, like it's a grocery store, it's a grocery chain. Yeah, a bunch of them here, and I'm in South Florida. They have a bunch of Publixes here, and they have some. I think they up into Georgia and Carolina, and that's it. But anyway, Publix is a store, and I was in line. I got a couple things, and so I want to bring stuff up separate, right? And so I put the little. They got a little divider. I put a little divider in there, and so the lady scanned it, and I said, "Oh, I want this separate." And she went off on me. She like, I'm not done with her first. I'm like, "Oh, whoa, hey, relax, chill out." I'm just letting you know that's mine. That's not hers. Her order is done. Say, that's yours. I say, yeah, relax. And so anyway, I got to pay for my stuff, and I paid for it, and I put in the wrong PIN number, and I realized that it's declined. said a couple times. She like 3 times in a matter of minutes. And I say, well, hold on. I done got kind of a little perturbed at that time. Like, hold on. Then I had to catch myself. I'm like, I'm always talking about how you handle situations, and I'm letting this situation kind of like get me annoyed. But we started off wrong, but I end up talking to myself and calming down. And sometimes you have to do stuff like that because you have to talk to yourself about certain situations. Because people, I said that to say, people will make you get out of character, even when you're trying to be you're trying to be good, like I say. You're trying to be a certain way, but people will make you act a certain way. If you let it. You can't let it though. If you let it, you can't let it. So anyhow, I was to share that little story. Nice little story to share. But anyway, God will carry you through. That's the topic. God will carry you through your circumstances, regardless of where you at in your life, what you're going through, your work day, your school day, you're in college, whatever, trading school, trucking school for the truckers that follow my channel. If you're out of school, or you're over the road, and you drive and you miss your family, you miss home, and you can't wait to get your reset, can't wait to get your home time. Truckers are heroes too. I say that too. Truckers are heroes too. One more time. Truckers are heroes too. So if you can't wait to get your home time, you can't wait. Oh, get your steps in too. Let me say that too. Get your steps in. Say you should walk 150 minutes a week. I pretty much I did some last night. Walked a little bit last night because I did. If you didn't check out Testimony Tuesday, check that out too. I did 2 yesterday, back to back. They were great. Great stories that were shared yesterday. Testimony Tuesday we do them every week. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out. And if you want to share. I'm not the only person that God's been good to. If you want to share your testimony, you can share it. You can email me at testimonytuesdays@gmail.com. It's testimonytuesdays@gmail.com, and we share them every Tuesday. Well, if we don't share them on Tuesday, if I don't share them on Tuesday, then I definitely will share them on a Monday or Wednesday, whenever they get shared every week, but mostly on Tuesday. So that's something that just it happened. I started it, and people have been reaching out, so it's been a blessing. Not only to some people that maybe watch, but it's been a blessing to me as well. Even though I'm the one that's sharing them, it's been a blessing to my spirit as well. So thank God for that. And you never know. I left that car. You never know. You never know what you do how it can impact and help other people. You just have to take a leap of faith, and this pretty much do what you do. Do what you do. Do what you do, and let God handle the rest. Do what you do, and let God handle the rest. And that's it. That's all you can do. You can't do nothing. You can't do anything that's beyond your control. Anything that's out of your control, you can't worry about. Hey, welcome to the live. Good afternoon, or good morning rather. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, 11:30. So, yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, good morning. Depending on when you're watching the replay. But yeah, or the live, catching the live. But it's a nice day though. It's a nice day. How is everybody's day going? Everybody's day going okay? Everybody's day going okay? Mine's just getting started. Really. And don't be afraid. Let me say this too. Don't be afraid to dream. And don't be afraid that dreaming and acting on your dream, acting on your dream. But you got to put things in place. I'm sharing that to somebody. Somebody may be dreaming and thinking about something, and you have to. Sometimes you gotta jump. I say that jump and grow your wings on the way down. Sometimes take a leap of faith, as they would say. But yeah, starting to get a little heated up now, a little hot. Even though it's not hot, it's nice. See how nice it is out. Can't really see, but it's been raining here in South Florida. It's been raining a little bit, on and off. Like it's gonna rain again. Look at the clouds. Might get a little bit more rain. So, but I just want to come on live and share a little bit about Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day Wednesday, and that you made it through halfway through your work week. For most people, not for me, but you made it through. And but I only work 4 days. But this week I'm gonna work 5 because I went in yesterday when I was on my off day. But and it's funny. You could do something. I've been driving over the road. I did local. I said before in my other videos that I did some local, some over the road, right? But in the course of my life, I never had a job that I really kind of respected or appreciated, but now it's kind of different. I feel like what I do is a good thing. You know what I mean? And even though it's a job, it's like a blessing. It's not a blessing for me to be able to do it, but it's a blessing to other people as well. And you never think about I know what it's like to need a ride or catch transit. Whether it's Uber or Lyft or I've used all that stuff. Uber, Lyft, the train, the bus. I use all that stuff. And you never really think about the people that whether they're picking their kids up from school, whether it's going to work, going to school, going to church. People use the transit system for everything. So to be a part of that is a blessing. It's a blessing. And never look at it like that, but I do. I see it like that now. I didn't really like it. And you have to put yourself. If you've never experienced something, you can never appreciate or understand where people are coming from. And that's the truth. If you never been through something and you see somebody in a certain position, then you look at them a certain way. But if you've been through it and you experienced it, then you know what they're going through, so you have more compassion. You have more compassion towards the situation and the circumstance. And if you've never been through it, then you don't know. You don't really care either. And it's a good thing for me to be able to I've been through what I've been through, to be able to have a little understanding, a little compassion for other people. So we're here. We're gonna get off of here, and I just want to say, regardless of where you at, where you going, God will carry you through. God will carry you through. That's the point. Even though I rambled a lot, said a lot, but the key message of the live is that wherever you're at, wherever you're going, whatever circumstances are, God will carry you through. And He hears your prayer. It may not seem like it, it may not feel like it, but He hears you. He hears you. And your breakthrough is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. It may not feel like it. It may not feel like it. You may ask questions, why? Why? What's going on? Why is it taking so long? And you've been pleading and asking and stressing. But why are you stressing? If you truly believe that some people say certain words, but I believe it. I believe it in my heart. But you can say stuff. Sometimes you can say stuff and not really believe it in your spirit. You have doubts. But if you believe it, if you truly believe the words when people say, oh, you say to yourself that God will carry you through. If you believe that, then why do you stress about certain situations come up? If you believe that God will carry you through. If you believe it. I'm talking to myself too, but I know I believe. I'm actually, you ask yourself. You ain't got to comment in the comment section. You can ask yourself that. Do you believe it? Do you believe that God will carry you through? If your answer is yes, then why stress? Why stress? You know, it don't matter what you have, what you don't have. You know, this life could be gone like that. This life could be gone like that. Whenever it's time, young, old, rich, poor, doesn't matter. It could be gone in an instant. And so, why stress? Why stress? Why worry? Why fret? As the old people would say, why you fret? I know I said that the other day. But it's funny. Think about it. You hear these old phrases when you're growing up, and they come back to you full swing. You know, it makes you laugh, makes you smile. But anyway, happy Wednesday to you folks. Happy Wednesday. Let me get off here. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Have a blessed Wednesday. And don't let situations, don't let circumstances dictate how your day's gonna go. You know, whether it's almost over, whether it's getting started, whether it's work day, whether it's dealing with people, whether it's going somewhere, whatever the case may be, traffic, whatever the case may be. Don't let situations, circumstances dictate how your day's gonna go. So, with that being said, y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. And like I always say, next, tell somebody you love them. Because you never know when you're going to go. You never know when they're going to go. Kiss the ones you love, because you never know kiss them again. Also, a kind word just goes a long way. Say something kind, do something kind with somebody. You'll be surprised how that kind word. I left my, oh my goodness, I think I left my wallet. Wowzers. Anyhow, I think I left my wallet. But it's okay. It's okay. Anyway, a kind word just goes a long way. So say something kind, do something kind. You'll be surprised how that kind word that just changed my life. I'm testimony to that. So, with that being said, I thank God for people every day. With that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all in the next live. And again, if God has been good to you, then feel free to share testimony at testimonytuesdays@gmail.com. That's testimonytuesdays@gmail.com. Be safe, be blessed. I'll see you next video. I'm out. Peace. Blessings.